Good morning to the DMV and the rest of the world. This is your girl Reese, aka the best that ever did it. And I'm here today with another episode of the Morning Max Show. And if you say, Reese, why you looking rough today, sis? Because I didn't even have enough strength to take the rollers out my hair today. That is why. But I'll dive into that later. Let's get into the show. I am here, blessed today, to be with my sis again, Miss Bernice Smith, my co-host. Say good
Yeah.
morning, Bernice.
Good morning, everybody. Poor sis.
It's rough. I'm still struggling, and of course, and our super producer is in the building. You know he's always on deck. Molly Mall, million dollar moments. Oh man. Well, today's show topic, I'm gonna tell y'all, we're asking men what do they want from a woman? What do they want from us female? Which I want. What do you really want? I had asked a couple of guys to be on the show today, but they digress. It's cool. It's all right. Slicky, Butter, Ace Dog. They didn't want to come on. They didn't want to ask the question. Slicky said, "Hell no, y'all not going to beat me up, not cuss me out," because he feel that if he came on, that he would have like every woman in Baltimore and the DMV mad at him at what he was saying. And I'm like, okay, that's okay because we're gonna get him on the Freaky Friday panel when they do come back on for Freaky Friday. Because I'm gonna ask them that question then on the panel. What y'all they don't have to answer it today, but I'm not gonna go away. How about that?
Yeah, well,
Not gonna go away.
my son, he ended up being at work today. I forgot he got transferred to his own store, but they sent me their opinions, and I'm gonna read them to y'all.
Mm. I wish we could get the feedback, but we get them on another show. We can always get their opinion. That is always definitely a good thing. But
Yeah.
before we dive into the show topic, let's go back to why I'm looking like ain't your mama, ain't your father, ain't your sister, ain't your. Why I'm just looking tattered and beat the fuck up because I am. I did something very, very stupid, people, yesterday. And what I did, I overdid it. I overindulged. Um, for those of you all who know me, and for those who don't know me, I'm not much of a drinker. I'm not much of a toker. I'm a lightweight. I just didn't indulge. But they said that THC is good for nerve pain and damage, and I've been having this pain because I didn't want to go and get no painkiller because I'm taking enough. If it's more than Tylenol, I didn't want to mess around with it, and I feel like I take enough medicine, so I wanted to go a natural, a holistic way. And I always heard that THC can help with the nerve pain. Guess what, people? It does. It actually do help with the nerve pain, and it also will let you get some good rest. But here's the catch 22. Just like with anything, you have to be responsible in taking it. You have to know what you're doing a little bit. And all you gotta do is ask, the person that you're getting the THC oil from or the drops or the gummies or whatever. But because I thought I was timing myself every 20 minutes, but maybe not, because I think I'm gonna be honest, I think I forgot that it was edibles, and I just thought it was regular candy. Right, a little bit, you just sitting there and you chewing, and I'm sitting there waiting. Next thing you know, I'm in the bag again, chill. So time got away from me, and I think I ate too many gummies. Because next thing I know, I was fine. And I was talking. I was like, okay, this is not doing nothing to me. Ow, my shoulder, my hip still hurting. Ow, ow, ow. Then all of a sudden, I'm talking to Slicky. And when I was talking to Slicky, I started feeling funny. And he was like, oh, yeah, you better go lay it down. I said, no, no, I'm okay. I said, I'm going to get off the phone with you and I'm going to call the group. You know, And when I was calling the group, I remember talking, and all of a sudden I started feeling fun. I started feeling really, really heavy, and my head started hurting. That's because they kicked in. All of them that I ate kicked in. Now I would have been fine if I did the prescriptive amount. You know, you do two or three tops, right? Because I'm a newbie. I think I done ate 10 of them jokers. I was just because I was like, ooh, the yellow one tastes good. Ooh, the green one. Ooh, I'm up here flavor profiling. I'm like, oh, the red one tastes better than the orange one, and you know, next thing I know, I felt like somebody grabbed me by my eyeballs, right here at the temple, and was squeezing, and it was like pulling me around. My head felt heavy, and it felt like I felt like I was in slow motion. I felt like it felt like my jaw kept sliding. Only on I'm like, it's not my nerve. It just felt like kept sliding. I remember I was trying to pull it up because that's how I felt like it was hanging, and I was like, is this supposed to happen? Uh, that's okay. You live and you learn. And I said I ain't doing this shit no more. I'm going to digress. What I mean, I would not eat 10 in one sitting no more. All I wait and let it kick in, just like you do with any other medicine. You got to wait and let it kick in, and from now on, that's what you do not get immediate effects, people. So if you're out there eating edibles and think, oh, it didn't do nothing to me, it's just like alcohol. It's going to creep up from behind, and when it got them, you're going to be got. And it took me the whole rest of the evening to try to recuperate. I got sick. I threw up just like you do with a hangover when you overdrink. But that pain went away. my arm and my shoulder. And I told Molly, I said, oh my gosh, my shoulder is paining again. It's probably got something to do with the cold weather as well. Here go Molly, don't you eat them edibles before you start. He said, don't you eat no gummies before you start the show. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that, little bro. I'm not. I wait when I get back from the grocery store because I know I'll get out in the cold and walk around and do that. I know I'm gonna be feeling some kind of way, but even though I can't even do it then because tonight it's Taco Tuesday night at the bar 210. So I'll be performing down there with the Gwen Factor doing the improv tonight. So I can't even do it then. I have to totally wait till I get home. So, whoo, Bernice, what you got to say about that? Bernice,
I'm just glad you're okay. It was comical, but still, when you start talking about your face falling off, I was like, I don't know if this is a good thing or not, because I've never done edibles. I've always been scared of them because I had a son that had an experience with them, and he don't smoke. So when he got sick, I said no, it's just not for me. But like they said, you have to do everything. You have to learn how to use that stuff because if you're not used to it, I'm sure it can get the best of you. But I just stay away because I'm scared. I ain't
no,
lying.
I was like that, but when I was in enough pain, enough hurt, I said I need something, and I just won't overdo it, you know.
Right.
Like my cousin, she ate a brownie and she got stuck and she got sick because she overdid it because she ate a couple of brownies. My friend, he ate like 3 cookies. He got sick and because he overindulged. I guess we need to know our limit, and it's clearly we don't. We don't.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's okay. I'm glad I have knowledgeable people in the world that know about these things that I can go and ask,
Yeah,
like
definitely.
Marley and the Gwen Factor, and they give you tips and tell you what to do and all that stuff. So I'm not saying that I never won't do it again. I'm saying that I won't eat 10 again at a time. My limit is 3. I would not go past the number
10,
3. That's the
10,
magic number for me.
10? You took 10?
Yeah, I was 8, 10.
Oh my God, girl. No wonder you was feeling the way you was.
That's no, the thing about it, I didn't feel it until later on because I did it after the nurse left because that's why my shoulder was still hurting because I was moving it. And I ate some. I said, "Oh, this pain," And then I was like, "Okay, it ain't good enough." But I thought I was timing myself. Maybe I wasn't timing myself like I thought I was timing myself. So yeah, I ate 10 gummies because I had to taste it. I had, like I said, I had the yellow ones, the red ones, the orange ones, and the green ones. I was flavor profiling. Like, oh, this tastes like this. No, okay, this tastes like and I was like, okay, this is not doing nothing to me. I was like, I better stop because of sugar. But when I started talking to Slicky, I started feeling funny. I said, is this supposed to be? And then when I hung up with him, he said, go lay down. I didn't go lay down. I called y'all. I was like, hey, da 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 da. And I was rolling, and I was rolling, but I couldn't
Girl,
control when I was going down the hill.
Lord have mercy. I was like, that need to be on Gummy, one of Gummy's favorite moments or something. Because, girl, you had us laughing.
And Gwen called me at 4:45 yesterday. She was like, Reese, she was like, are you okay? I was laying down, and she was like, we're doing the viewing of the movie tonight because she was in the movie called The Lot. And she called me back. I said, okay. I said, what I need to get up. I said, okay. So just she called me back and she was like, cancel that, because it is gone. It was playing at Marlowe's for a week. And then I guess you could find it on DVD now or wherever it's streaming live at now. It's called The Lot. It's a comedy, you know. But my body, I kept recovering. It took the whole day for me to feel back to normal. And I didn't want to eat nothing or whatever. I just wanted to rest. But my sugar dropped so low. My son gave me a slice of cheese pizza, so I'm sticking with the no meat thing. So I ate the slice of cheese pizza. Obviously, there wasn't enough sugar in that slice of cheese pizza because my sugar dropped down to 48, 47 yesterday. And anybody that's diabetic know that's too low. That means I didn't eat enough, or or they didn't get absorbed properly. So at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm eating damn Little Debbie oatmeal cream pie to try to pull my dang sugar up. I'm okay this morning. I'm okay. My sugar is up to 116, but it takes a minute for it to get it, pull it back up. My brother Slicky was on the phone with me, ready to call the ambulance. He was like, "Is it coming back up? Eat some more. Is it coming back up?" I'm like, "I don't want to eat." He said, "Just don't eat them damn gummies. Just don't eat."
I can hear him saying it. That's crazy.
He said, "Eat some more." He said, "You try to be like your big brother. That's what you get. Your head still hurt." I'm like this. Lord have mercy, Slicky. But that was yesterday. So let's get in. That's enough of my cautionary tale. But I'm telling the world out there that it's okay. Do whatever you do in moderation, people, and know your limits. And you better listen to your body. And
Yeah.
again, it don't happen immediately. So don't take something and want the immediate effects, because just like with regular pills, you don't take nothing and immediately feel that reaction. And when it creep up on you, it's going to get you if you overindulge. And
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying. So I would try it again, but I won't go over 3. How about that? Not in no one sitting anyway. You
Girl.
gotta know what you're doing. And it was for medicinal purpose. It wasn't for the purpose to get messed up or whatever. It was for the purpose to take pain away, to take the nerve pain away. And
Yeah. You
it
want some?
did.
You weren't feeling no
But when I went to sleep, I didn't have any dreams either. So that was pretty good because I actually got when I did go to sleep, I actually got rest. So
pain.
that is good. I didn't know it diminishes or take away the dreaming thing, in our mind. It's just we just cool sleep, and I felt refreshed. So that's at least that's a good thing. I was able to sleep long enough, you know, that I didn't feel the pain. So yeah, that was definitely a good thing. But anyway, I was so what Slicky say, so damn you listen. Uh okay. I don't know what that means, but okay. Um Stop trying stuff. You are okay. Hey Butterman. Good morning, Girline. Quick roll call. Good morning, E Man. Jay Butter Baby got Molly in the house. Okay, Bernice, if I miss anybody, you see anybody, let me know. Okay, the question of the day is if those men out there that's listening, please answer this question. What do men want from a woman? We always hear the woman um, perspective or on what we want from a man. But you very seldom hear a man voicing his opinion or himself as saying what he would like from a woman. And that's what we're asking today.
Yep. So nobody wanted to come on the show and talk about it. Well, my son,
Mm-mm.
he's at work, so both of them are at work, so they couldn't come on camera. But
Hey,
they
Monty.
You ain't gotta do that, Bernice. I can pull the message up as you read it.
Wait a minute. You hear what Monty said?
Nah.
Monty said, we want that cootie cat. Good morning, Monty. Let's
ain't
go to
nothing
my
to
sweet brother Monty.
this this big one. So, and I tried both of them, but you might just got look at these. Look at the two differences between these remotes.
Hi, boo. That's my son,
Hey, was that which one?
Darius Smith.
Hey, Darius.
He
Yeah,
sent a comment. I sent it to Molly.
Good morning, Ace Dog. Okay, so I see the men coming in. So that's what we asking y'all, men. What do y'all want from a woman? What is he saying? Honestly, trust and honesty. Do y'all really want? Because we can give you honesty, we could give you trust, but every time we try to communicate, y'all tell us to shut up.
No, I can't say I had that experience. I never had nobody tell me shut up. You know, I more it's more so men shut down when it comes to communication. That's been my experience. I'm not going to say all, but they shut down because they're so used to the women who continue to yap. And what I said to my son the other day, I said we often listen to respond, not to understand. So if one person is constantly going, then the other person it's not why respond because you're not going to listen anyway. And I had the experience in my last relationship where he didn't want to talk because he said nobody ever cared what I thought. So it sometimes they're put in a position where why bother, you know? But as we say, not all women are like that. Not all men are our past experience. So we definitely have to take the time with an individual. Because my thing is, I always say, I trust you till you give me reason not to.
Mm. And Ernest said that. Wait a minute. What he said? I saw what he said before then. Uh, I can't.
He said, "Cause you women, you what? What's that word?
That's all
I
I
can't.
talking about.
What's that
He said
word?
it's not what you say, but it's how you say it. Or
Yeah.
speak on things, facts. Cause Bernice, you whoop ass. Stop it. Slicky said
Oh,
that's
don't get it twisted. Now, I'm one thing about me. I'm transparent, but if I'm transparent, so I don't just off and put my hands on nobody. If you put your hands on me, yeah, that's when the kick in. You know what I'm saying? But I
mm-hmm.
communicator because I want it. I'll talk to you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you. And at some point, it gets tiresome. I don't need to keep telling you what I want. I done
I'm
told you 5, 6 different times, and it's going in one ear and out the other. It's pointless. Just like if you talk to your woman and you keep telling her, you need to fix this, we need to fix this, we need to fix this, and she ain't listening, at some point you're like, screw it. What's the point?
I
Yeah.
am giving Monty. Look what Monty said. I'll give him a round of applause for that, Bernice. Once you read it, I like what he said. He said he can't speak on what other men won't do, but he wants equality, fairness, and understanding. He said, "Let me lead and love." I would love a man to say, "Reese, let me lead you and love you, but the right way." Come on, Bernice, I'll be there for that. If that's what you want, you just want to lead and love, but you got to be leading me somewhere and loving me the right way. I would submission is easy. Submission is 9/10 of the law. That's if you got the right partner, because you can't.
Because I'm not submitting to no fool.
That's right, exactly. That's what I was about to say. You can't be submitted to the joker that can't even lead you to the parking lot. No, thank you. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
but
love you to the curb.
what my son told me, and we have open conversations. He said, "Mom, you realize if you're softer, you draw more, you know." So I
Uh,
definitely had to check my no, get it because I can be, and I can only speak for me. Oh, if you giving it to me, I'm gonna give it back. But even the Bible says a soft word turns away wrath. So ain't no, I'm not, I don't want to sit there argue back and forth, argue back and forth. I'm too old, life too short, and tomorrow's not promised.
mm,
So yeah, it's definitely like he said. You get what you give. Not always. I ain't gonna say always because I done gave a lot and got shit.
that's true.
So,
Me too. That looks slicky. I'm agreeing with her because it's truth, and I've experienced that. He said, "You always saying me too." With your guest, this is my co-host, and yes, I agree, and it has happened to me as well. So, but each man is a different experience. What was that? Somebody said. Ace says, "Wait a minute, it moved." Uh, do y'all see it? What Ace Dog? Hold up. He says, "Oh, there you go. Thank you, Monty. I
there's
mean,
a lot going on in them
Marley."
comments.
He said, "Look, and I'm trying to keep up and read. I'm hungover and can't hardly have see." Okay, men are complex, and it's so simple. Uh, at the same time, we might want different versions of the same person so they can fit our needs, or connect so they can fit our needs at the same at that time, or if that something popped up, it says new comments. Can y'all see what he's saying in the blue? Can y'all read it clearly?
I can't read that crap. That's crap little.
Marley, can you help
They're
me,
not
please?
complex and so simple at the same time. We might want different versions of the same person so they can fit our needs at that time or situation.
Different versions.
Yeah.
Mm, that could go a long way. That a lot can be,
Mhm.
a lot can be said from that. But I like I said, all men are different, so we can't put them in all one box. That's what he's saying. But my son said, he said, I simply think most men want honor, respect, also to be valued, to be uplifted, to know that they have a person who provides a place of peace and rest after dealing with the world. He said, definitely for black men.
Yeah. My son said that men want peace. He said
Yeah.
that too. So a peace of mind or a peace of, and for men, what does that peace of mind look like? You know, is that peace of mind they want like a man cave. They don't want the woman. Yeah, because I know sometimes women we have a tendency of over doing it or jumping to conclusions on the wrong thing, and we could be wrong, and that's because Bernice, like you said earlier, men will shut down on us and won't say nothing. So when you shut down and don't say nothing, like if I say, "Did you go by the bank today?" and instead of you answering the question, they won't say nothing. So then we ask, "Did you hear me talking to you?" Or da da da, and that's unnecessarily. I'm just using as an example that question. But we will ask a question and like get ignored or get like, oh, just let me relax, let me read this with that. Oh, okay. You could answer the question and then they say, okay, I answered your question now. Let me just relax a little bit. But they don't do that. They just be like, oh, leave me alone. I had a hard day, rah rah rah, and it starts a communication. I mean, a breakdown problem because the
What
woman is feeling, well, I've had a hard day and I just asked you a question, you acting like this, or I ask you a question and you won't answer, and now I'm at the point of nagging you. That's we really got to do better with the communication. Really.
Well, I feel like this when a man come home from work, the first thing he want to do is relax. So I feel like you have to create that atmosphere for him to relax before we go in. Did you do so and so? Because there's no telling what he went through outside them doors before he stepped into the door. And for him to come in and be confronted with did you after a day of work, I can see him being like, Dad, can I get in the door? So I feel like we have to it's definitely we have to adjust to each other to respect each other because if I just come like even with my kids, I just come in the house and be like, Mom, I'll be like, Dad, can I get in the door? So I think it's definitely after coming home from a day of work, help them to relax. And then once, how was your day? And then move on from there. He done had dinner, or whatever. Babe, did you remember to go past the bank today? So I think we have to be aware of their battles. And when they come home, be that peace. And then you can go into the business aspect with babe. Did you take care of this? Did you take care of that? Then I think he'll be more susceptible to the conversation, you know?
Yeah,
But
we got Slicky Woo in the building. What up, Woo?
What up? What up?
I put
I
the
ain't
link.
scared of the.
I put the link in the comments for any of the men want to come on. I seen your comment, E. So you know the link right there in the
I mean, I
comments.
ain't scared of you
Nikki got
mothers.
in here, so it worked. Hit
I ain't scared of you mothers. What y'all got to say? You do what the
it.
hell I tell you.
Mm. Bernice, you hear that?
what you say?
Gwen
Want me to
Factor.
repeat it?
Hey, Gwen.
You want me to repeat it?
Yes, repeat it.
Huh?
Yeah,
I
come on,
said,
all
I
that
ain't scared
extra
of you
stuff.
mothers. You do what I say.
Okay, I don't want you to be scared of me. My name ain't Cass. I ain't so.
Well, wiggle that head. I don't care.
He
Good,
said,
'cause
"You
I'm a
do what
witness.
I say." Goodness gracious. Oh,
What
Now
do
you
men want
ladies
from
don't
you?
beat me, baby. Don't beat me.
What Slicky Woo want from his woman?
uh,
Slicky, what do you
Cause
want
love,
from your
love,
woman?
set up you.
You see
Love,
that?
appreciation, you know, kindness, cook food. That's it.
Do you want all the things that you don't do?
Yeah,
Do you give
oh,
love, appreciation, and kindness?
yes, I do. Oh, but I do. Miss Smarty, you
Mhm, okay.
pregnant lip, Pregnant.
We heard you.
And what you
We
got to
hear.
say? What you got to say, Miss Bernice?
I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't your woman, so I can't speak on that.
No, I mean maybe I thought maybe you had a question for me.
Oh no. But
Oh,
see,
okay.
a lot of times, me and Rishi was talking about the fact that a lot of times, uh, men don't feel like they have to respect other women, and you don't. That's your right. But in the same token, if a woman is giving you respect, I think she deserves that. And again, me and my son had the conversation where he'll speak to a female and she'll be like, So females like that, I can't speak on. I'm talking about queens such as myself. I'ma respect you, so respect me. And yeah, your woman gets a whole different level of respect, and I understand that. But understand that I'm somebody's queen, I'm somebody's mother, I'm a daughter, aunt, and all that good stuff. So I deserve respect.
We got another guest just popped in. Got another one, Butterman himself. What up, E?
Man. Grand Rising World.
Rising, man.
Grand Rising World. Grand Rising. How we doing today?
Man, we
Good
doing
morning.
good. You see the question? What do E want from this woman? He lost this. I don't know what's going on. He's looking around now. Monty said that's not true. We all men must give all women respect, just on different levels.
Okay. All right. Okay. I agree with that. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear us because we was talking to you. You weren't saying
Yeah.
nothing.
Yeah. When I get on the show here, I gotta shut down the other sites to make sure that feedback don't come in. Yeah. I'm getting hip to this. So, but in regards to this question here, what do men want from a woman? I just want to say, in my opinion, in my opinion, I feel like the question is very complex. I'm not gonna say it's complex, but I'm gonna say is layered because every person on this planet is different. Every man, every woman, you know what I mean. So, as far as what a man will want from a woman and what a woman want from a man, there may be some common things, but in theory, I'm a person of energy. I mean, I think that's what brought me and my lady together for real because we're on two different sides of the world. You know what I mean? The energy, it matched, it's synced for us. You know what I mean? It's 10 years later. You know what I mean? And I think that one of the things that has aided us to work very well together, has been our communication. You know what I mean? We don't hold back. We don't hold back from one another. We don't finance. You always heard that phrase, finance equals romance, right? I've heard that for decades. Okay, I feel as though, in my opinion, like that is one of the blessings about us. You know what I mean? Like we don't let obstacles like that interfere. When government had to shut down before she retired, you know what I'm saying? Like that was an obstacle we had to overcome, you know what I'm saying? Because she was working, you know what I mean? When I was out of work as well, you know what I mean? Like we worked through these things. We didn't argue and stuff like that, but I didn't sit my butt around and things like that. You know what I mean? Like I did the things I was supposed to do, you know what I'm saying? Not just as a man, but, you know what I'm saying, as a couple. Like we work together. That's is working through those hard times for real. It ain't about just the fact because I'm handsome, you know what I'm saying, and you spending time with me, you know what I'm saying. It ain't all, you know what I mean. It ain't all about that, lady. You know what I mean? It's more than that. It starts like that, but it got to go deeper than that. Did I say that right, boo? All right, I gotta make sure I'm saying just communications. You know what I'm saying?
That's the key.
Sound like Joy wrote that for you, huh?
Nah, she ain't right there.
Okay, good writing, girl. All right. Yeah, make
Mike
sure you
else right.
say this too.
Uh,
Finance do not equal no damn romance. You're a damn lie. Monty. That's Monty.
Did you hear what Ron? He says some don't understand the word respect. To be in a relationship, you must be healed, and a lot of people don't know themselves. Truth.
Yeah, that can be very true. And some things, honestly, and being who I am, some things you're still going through. You have to work through it, and you have to find somebody who's willing to do that. Just like losing my son, it's been almost a year. It's still a process. So if a man can't deal with me grieving, he'll need to step into my realm. Period. And that don't make me no less than a woman. That don't mean I'm weak. It means I'm grieving. I lost a part of me. So that's a process, and the pain, I'm going to always hurt for my son. But I'm growing and I'm moving because that's what my son would expect me to do. So it depends on the situation.
I agree.
Okay. Okay. So I'm listening to the questions, right? Reese, R&B, right? Right. So,
Right?
I'm just can I just like play a game of tennis and just like pop it right back over to y'all real quick? You know what I mean? I love for y'all to answer this question. You know what I mean? From y'all side of the field in regards to men and women. You know what I mean? Like, far as I hear the expectations for real, but like, you know, I know we live. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it what's good? What's talk to us, ladies?
That's going to be Freaky Friday, where we're
No,
going to have
no,
the
oh
men
no,
and
oh
the
no,
women.
oh no, oh no. I digress. It cannot be Freaky Friday, okay? Because it got to go deeper than being a freak, okay? Like, you got to go deeper than that for real.
No,
Let's
no,
go.
no. Freaky Friday don't mean you're a freak. Freaky Friday is when you switching, where we switching off what we usually do, where something's out of the ordinary. Like wow, this day was freaky. Or have you ever had deja vu and go like, wow, freaky? It didn't mean in a sexual sense that kind of Freaky Friday. It was
All
the
right.
switch off Freaky Friday. Like that's why I had the panel of the men and the panel of the women, not sexually. A lot of y'all men mind go right to sex. Do women? Our mind don't tend to go there straight away. Not saying that we don't get there, but not as quick as y'all do.
She's
Not
trying.
like
She's
that.
trying to cover that up. Slick, hey, Slicky, I'm a, hey, Slicky, this one I'm gonna do right here. Slicky, Woo, since we on here, Marty Moore, I'm gonna give a shout out to all my guys right here. You know what I'm saying? Since these ladies going like, since they feel this way, I want all my ladies to continue to do everything that you're doing to keep your man happy, no matter how mad he makes you for real. You know what I'm saying? I want you to give him his haircut money every week. All right. I want you make sure for
Hey,
Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Like, theoretically, what?
Wait, but did you say give him his haircut money every week?
Yeah, I'm gonna have that every week. I want new PlayStation. I want a new PlayStation games. I want a new Apple computer. I could, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, what else can I use? Fresh pair of shoes every month. I mean, for real, let's be, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Let's visit We Are One in the and Arion clothing, you know what I'm saying? More frequently, you know what I'm saying? You want really, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what
You want
yeah.
a woman to take care of you, E? Is that what
Girl,
you're
please.
saying?
You know what? You need to stop playing with yourself with that bonnet on your head for real. You know what I'm saying? You know who you're talking to for real. Don't dare try to
What
go there with me for
you
real.
said?
well,
Keep
see,
giving. What did I say wrong, ladies? Did y'all hear
well,
what he
I
was
don't have,
saying in the audience? So what
Come
did I
on,
say
man.
wrong?
well,
Hey,
he,
you know
well,
me. Do I look like I need a woman to take care of me? Do I act like I need a woman to take care of me? Do I show any display of a woman needing to take care of me?
What
y'all in a
did
battle.
the
This
audience
is
say?
not
Because the
supposed to be
people,
a battle. We're supposed to be learning. So all that, I'm willing to compromise. You want to know something from me? Ask me. I'll
Oh,
tell you.
God,
I have
damn.
no problem
There
with
she
it.
goes with the head.
Yeah, vulgar and cute
now,
with it. So what?
now, you know, I mean, theoretically,
I
I mean,
didn't say it wasn't free. I just said, there you go with the head.
Hey, baby,
I mean,
I'm on
no,
the move, y'all. Got to go to my kids' school.
That's
okay, I
that.
do feel though, like I mean, I do feel though, in my opinion, like, if men are like entrepreneurs or business owners and things like that, I do feel though they want the support. You know what I'm saying, from their from their women. Um, they want the support. You know what I'm saying, what they're doing and vice versa, of course. But since we're talking about men, what do men want from a woman? You know what I mean? Definitely want, do the support. Support them in their endeavors. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? If you can help them, help them. You know what I mean? Like, if you see the movement moving, go with the movement. Everybody doesn't. Everybody has different visions and different things of life. So, I think support them. I mean, I don't. That's one of the things I can say as well. Anybody else has something, fellas? I mean, anybody else has something? Talk to me now.
I'm reading
We
the comments. Rico said, God energy, God spirit, uh, energy need.
He said need cuss holler. He promote. You got Ron
Oh,
snapping his joint with the truth at the end now. I see
so
y'all.
everybody promoting. Monty, she said that's the nature of the beast, Reese. What is the nature of the beast, Monty? Could you elaborate?
Come on from what he said. And he was like, nah, freak. You saying about sex, did that come straight to men mind? So when you mentioned
Oh, okay. Good morning, Akiva. Mr. McClain is listening. Good morning. I'm glad.
Hey,
The question is, what do men want from a woman? And I'm glad to see all of these men on this panel
I
here.
mean,
I
I
really
mean,
am.
for the midgets here, I mean, the one I guess as I think back for it, I just think about it. One thing I wanted was a time. I definitely wanted time with it. That's kind of unnatural. That was probably one. That was something very different of me. So I just want like natural time, hang out and talk and stuff like that. That's what we did for a long, long time, for real. Like a long, long, long time. But it was worth it though.
And what
Like you
did
say,
you say, Mr. Ace Dog? What does his comment say?
Chris said confidence, real affection.
yeah,
Confidence.
yeah, I
He
definitely,
said, and
definitely agree with that.
real affection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, like one word I like to use for real, and I think if it's wrong, I'm pretty sure Molly or Slicky let me know. You know what I'm saying? That authenticity, that being authentic when you first meet somebody versus meeting their representative. You know what I mean? That goes a long way with me. I think when we meet people, we
I
can kind of
agree.
we get a good feel for them, stuff like that. So you feel that energy, as they call it, that authenticity that goes a long way.
Okay. And
I
Ace,
do.
Ace said, we as men live through old experience. So y'all men live through old experiences. What does that mean?
No, you can't live in your past if you don't want us to do that. You cannot do it. You want us to be free from all our luggage and our baggage, so y'all have to do the same. Said it's said. If you want my
Come on
house
from
clean,
what
clean yours.
he
I think it should. I mean, it seemed like it should say lived, like he lived through it. You know what I mean? Not lived through, like go through it now. I think like it's kind of crazy. I think if you put a D on the end of the word on the end of the word live, that makes that statement a little bit more accurate. I get what he's saying. We lived through it. We've been through it. You know what I mean? It's things that we've been through. So
So
you know what I mean?
explain it to me.
Ace, elaborate on what you was just
I, get,
saying
I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I got from it.
when you mean live through
yeah.
old experiences.
Well,
I mean,
I get
that's lit.
I get for me what he's saying is, you live through your old experience. Like when certain things come at you and your new relationship, a lot of it you know because you already experienced it. That's what I'm getting from what he said. I could be wrong.
Yeah, that's what I think he's saying, but I agree and disagree. I think you should learn from your old experiences. But at the same time, that's like you petting a dog and you get bit. So that means every dog you pet gonna do the same. Nah, it's different dogs, people the same as well. They got different reactions, they different people. So just because one person act a certain way because you did something don't mean the next person will. And I think all people do that, definitely women, because a lot of women, when you tell them what do you want as a man, they just like, well, when I did that before, they said this, or my last dude said, I ain't talking about that. I'm saying what I want, what I would appreciate. I don't care if the last person didn't appreciate that. Now you do the same for me, you'll see the real results. But you got women that won't do that for the next man because they feel like the last man fucked it up for everybody. And you got men out here doing the same thing as well. But I'm with all the men that mostly said we all saying the same thing, man. We want love and respect. It's a
Hey,
lot of similar things.
Yeah.
Wally, hey, you know what?
Ace said,
Hey, Reese, I just had an epiphany to this question here. You know what? And fellas, I want to apologize for the fellas for not saying this early. I don't know why this came to me. Okay, what do men want from a woman? Okay, this is one thing I know most men want for sure. And if I'm wrong, fellas, feel free to check me. Okay, y'all ready for this? You ready for this, Reese? We want women, okay, to start answering the question. When we ask you, what do you want to eat? We want you to tell us what you want to eat.
Tacos.
Where do you want to? Where do you want to? Be like, where do you want to
Yeah.
go? What you want to eat? That's the question. Y'all start answering that one. We will be on a great track moving forward.
I don't think that ever happened either. That's like really asking a woman what position next during sex every time. Like that's our job.
They be like, what you want to? I be like, what you want to eat?
Been
What you want to eat?
raised to
What you want to eat? What do you want to eat?
men have been raised to protect and provide. Some women put
Chrissy, hell
them
yeah, bro.
down even when they're doing right out of spite. Even when they doing right out of spite. Wow.
But again, people generalizing, you cannot do that. Y'all say we can't do that when a woman say all men dogs. We can't do that as men or women.
Who
We
did that?
cannot do that. You cannot judge me for other people's crimes. No.
I,
Are you going to pay for somebody who, if they lock you up for something somebody else did, should you pay for that crime? No. So don't, no, don't do that. That's unacceptable. And on my part, as a woman, on a man's part, don't do it. Not
I must,
fair.
I must, I must,
And thank
I'm
you,
like,
Monty, because Monty said that he is guilty of that question too. What do you want to eat? And he'll tell his woman, whatever you cook, baby, it's fine. Men do it too. Thank you,
Yeah.
Monty. Mm. Wait a minute. Akiva wrote something. He wrote a lot. Molly, can you read what he wrote?
Don't compromise my leadership. A man position is to lead. When a woman honor that, they will see their man take care, love them the way that they need to be loved.
Yep, Akiva.
All of us saying
That's
the
the same
same
thing
thing, man.
Monty said. Monty
Yeah, they're
said, "Let
saying the
me
same
lead
thing.
and love you." That's
it is.
Leaders
that's
listening
good.
though. You listening, they ain't leading. You saying, "No, I'm gonna do this. No, I don't want to do this. This what I want to do." It ain't leading, but you still
You
gotta
got,
get caught.
I guess women got to feel they got a good man to lead them because a lot of people, if you're going around in circles and circles, the only way you're going to be able to lead me into is in circles and circles. So I guess when we see what do a good leader look like, that is a good question for the women. What do a good leader look like? We always say we want a man to lead it, but what do a good leader look like? That I don't know. I know in my mind, theoretically speaking, what I perceive a good leader to be. But really,
It's right here.
does
I
a
mean,
good leader
a
look like
leader look
when you
like.
see him on paper and in real life?
What
What,
do a
what does
leader
that
look
look
like?
like?
What do a leader look like? I don't. I'm a. That seems a little bit
You look
off right
like
there.
all of us. All of us
Shit,
leaders. We
shit.
all leaders. We all is. Now you say you got to be a good man. Now you got to figure out
But
what
you
you
have
want
to
to be a
find the
good
right
man.
match because a good leader to me may not be a good leader to Reese's. You have to find that match because that's like saying every man is good for every woman and every woman is good for every man. It's not because our personalities definitely differ. So you have to find that match, that person who. And I'm not saying everything has to be in line because we're going to have differences, but we have to. It's like me being a builder. I want to build a business. I don't need a man who's going to sit back and play PlayStation all day. I need a man who's business minded, who can feed my mind and my heart. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find the one that fits.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, and
I
what did
agree.
Ace say? He said, if a man is out of his natural position, you will see the best version of him. But don't get it twisted.
Some men not
Some
meant to
men
lead.
not meant to lead.
I'm just saying.
I'm
That's
just saying, we're the new world today. Some men ain't even men for real, man. I'm just saying, dude. Some males ain't men, and some men ain't males. I don't care how you chop it up, Fred.
Yeah, because they've been feminized. If he ain't meant to lead, he got a lot of feminine energy, and
Yeah,
that's
I
what
can't.
we see,
I,
but that don't mean he can't lead. Because just how if he can't lead, that woman gonna lead then, and she got feminine energy. That must mean she got a lot of masculine energy then. Just some people need to lead together. You can't lead. Go ahead, y'all both in the front of the line, man. Figure it
Lead
out.
together.
but you gotta think about that. That's why I say, for me, I can't deal with a docile man because I need a man whose personality can can put me in a position where I feel good being soft. I want to be that soft woman. You know what I'm saying? So a soft man, nah, because I can't have a dude I can rule over. It's just not gonna work.
Right. And Rico said God is the best matchmaker. Matthew 6:33. I think that's 33.
Man, Adam and
Okay.
Eve didn't even get it together. So how the hell he best
I ain't got nothing to
matchmaker?
say to that. Hey y'all,
Better
but
get out
I
that
got to
book.
go.
Get out the book.
I gotta go, y'all. I'm at
All
my
right,
kids'
Definitely got to
school.
Bernice.
pick this up.
You got 5
We
minutes
love
I
you,
left.
love
Bernice.
y'all. Talk to y'all soon.
Love.
See y'all tomorrow. We got to pick this up. We got to part two this question really because we're not finished because there's so much. The answer is so broad, and I appreciate and I want to thank all the men who came on and listened and participated in this question of what do uh y'all really want from us female. And I thank you, E. Thank you, Slicky, for coming on live. Thank you, Akiva, Ace, Monty, Rico. Thank you for all of you men. Like I said in the comment, Chris, Molly. If I forgot anybody, let me know because this is how it starts. Tell me what you want or what you expect of me. You
Man, I
know,
gotta tell you, man. Why everybody gotta tell you this and tell you that? Like,
because
just
you gotta
talk.
have communication because everybody want different things,
Just
Ernest.
talk.
That's
Did
Just
why,
you
talk.
listen to the men that you was with?
yeah. And the men that I was with wanted, I had the wrong type of men. I had the men that wanted to use women. I had the men that did not want to work, that wanted to just stay home and get high, send me off to work. When I come home from work, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning.
That's why you
I,
meet
I had
women.
the
That's
wrong
why
type
you
of
meet
man.
people at work. You meet people on the job. That's why a lot of people be dating inside the job, the workforce, or going to work, meeting each other, like you could have met other people, but it's gonna get better for you. Don't worry about it. You're gonna have them
Reese.
conversations again.
Thank you.
Hey, yo,
Look at
Reese.
Rico said you got hit by two people God brought together. Book excluded. MMM. Yeah, you right. No matter if you gay or not, still take man and woman to make it. It don't take no
Reese.
book to understand that though.
Reese, I like to say, Reese, that with today's show, I'm not sure if you single, married, or taken, but us fellas, have given you the book, the guidance, and the information for you to find, what you expect to be like the man. Okay, so you're welcome. That's from us to you. Okay, and the rest of the crew out there.
Y'all got to come back and give us the rest. So we
You
got to
want the
definitely
whole
pick this
book.
up.
The rest,
Now we
Yeah.
the
can't give
rest.
her the whole sauce, man. Man respect man, man. We gotta still respect the bro code, you know what I'm saying? We give you a little
Hey,
bit, offline. We give you some offline, but we can't give you too much. Too
Okay.
much
I hope
sauce.
my ladies are watching this. I hope my ladies go back and look because in the audience today was mostly men. And thank God for that.
hey, Reese, and Reese, look, when you pick the restaurant, when you pick the place, okay, don't be afraid to pick from the menu neither. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to buy all the menu. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? You could maybe do a little bit more than appetizer. You know what I'm saying? We won't be tripping for real. But when you start getting extravagant, you get that look. That means you went overboard.
What's the look? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You said when we get what look? What's the look,
Uh,
Ernest?
we're gonna save it for the next show. We're gonna save it for the next show.
Okay, we go. What's the look? Slicky. Slicky said he want the respect. He want the woman to cook. He want the meals.
Stop trying to
And
talk for me, Reese. Will you
no, I'm
stop it and
repeating what
stay
you
in
said
your place?
earlier.
Stop
I'm,
it and stay in your place, please.
oh
Thank
my
you.
gosh, I'm repeating what you said.
Will stop it and stay in your place, please. I'm the leader. Understand that. I
Tell
want
me who
y'all
show
women.
this is, Risha.
This I
I want
thank
y'all.
you.
I want y'all women to treat us as you want to be treated. If you want to be dogged and called names, then dog us and call us names. If you want to be slapped around, then slap us around. I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't got time for the bull and all this acting like Judy, Judy, Judy. That's not slicky. You're gonna have the arguments. You're gonna have the disputes. I mean, just live. Treat a person, not just a woman. Treat a person how you want to be treated. Period. Thank you.
That right there, that part.
For
I get behind that part.
tell him, Will.
This has been another installment of the Morning Mac Show. Y'all got to tune in tomorrow as I have to go back over and decipher this show so I can pick out the bro code. I mean, the codes that he was giving it to the women and, and break it down for my sisters.
Well,
Thank
talk about the
y'all.
bro code. I want to say this because I had a brother to break the bro code. You know, I hope y'all don't know what the bro code is as women. I hope y'all don't know our code. I really hope
I
y'all
don't know,
don't.
Slicky. I don't know, Slicky. So it's the new world. It's new world order out here, man. That one. That's a deep one right there. I don't know, Slicky. They. I
Yeah,
feel like. I feel like somebody. I feel like somebody sold the code for real.
might have, might have.
Yeah. But we'll talk about it later. Reese probably got. She probably bought it for real. She got it for real. Yeah, she probably got it over in that collection behind her for real.
Risha got a lot of male friends. She
That's
here.
the whooper. She
Uh,
like whipping.
hey, all right, Reese. If I don't see you again, I see you at your show next week. Okay.
If you don't, we Taco Tuesdays is tonight. So
Oh,
if
you
y'all be
going?
inclined to come down to
Oh,
Tuesdays and tomfoolery, y'all
yeah.
everybody welcome. It's improv with the Gwen Factor.
It's
Oh,
still
Gwen
free.
Factor.
It's still
Oh,
free. It's free. It's free to get in. Five
what's up,
dollar
Marley?
tequilas, $5 tacos.
What's up,
It's
Marley?
it's
I
free.
say I be down there every week. I'm
And
down
Yes,
we,
there
ma'am.
every
we
week.
we come and laugh and cut up and all that
Oh, you know
stuff.
what? Thank you for telling me. You know what? Me and the missus gonna come out there tonight.
Okay,
Yeah.
but the big show is October the 30th. That's the big show with the Let's Do It Again band, the Gwen Factor, and myself, and some other stuff. And that's going to be at 8131 Fire Station, the fire station, and that's on Georgia Avenue. But that's in the Silver Spring part. Got to go up Georgia a little bit. So I had to let them know. They was like, "Yeah, ain't Georgia Avenue. They down by the Ibex. It ain't up. You got to go further down. You got to go further down. But
Oh,
it is on
I,
Georgia Avenue. It's a nice restaurant. It's a nice place, and the food is good. So I love the pizza. So if y'all like pizza, I hope you enjoy the pizza. That's if they didn't change the menu. That's if they did not
I
change the
still on there.
menu.
That piece was still on there.
Okay, and Molly got the flyer up so everybody see the flyer. We got tickets. We're selling tickets in advance. If you get the tickets through us in advance, it's $25. If you purchase tickets at the door, that is $40. $40. So you want to save that extra $15. You want to save that extra $15 at another five so you can get your shades of blue and sea moss. Because me and Molly still running our special.
don't forget about
Hey,
the
Shades
Shea
of
y'all.
Butter.
blue and sea
Shea Butter
moss.
gonna
Hey,
be out there
see,
that night. Butterman gonna be out there tonight there too.
Okay,
hey,
and Shea Butter
Ricky.
gonna be available that night too.
Hey,
So
Yeah.
Ricky.
yes, sir.
I think the guy Ace is asking what time y'all close. Where you gonna be tonight?
It's tonight is 12 o'clock. It's from 8 to 12.
8 to 12.
The bar depending on the crowd, because we stop our show and then people still come in. The younger crowd still comes in.
8 to 12. 8 to 12. Okay,
Yeah.
we see you tonight. I see you tonight. I see you in the Gwen Factor tonight. Hey, can we get like autographs and take pictures with you when we get there for real?
That costs money, man.
Hey
Yeah.
man, I had my peoples call your peoples. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all, man. I enjoyed the show today. Thank y'all for having me on here.
Thank
Had a
you
good
for coming
time.
on again. Thank you.
See y'all next time.
See you next time. We love y'all.
All right, Josh, Sliggy, woo. See you in a second.
Uh,
Man, Reese
all
gonna be
right,
still
I'm
in the studio. Don't go nowhere.
You don't have to go nowhere because we still in the studio. We just ended the show, but